Hello and welcome to Bleeping Fun. Just want to show these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins. Let's start with these because those two are tokens and that is a little different. So these are those special 20 kroner coins that I have shown a lot of before, and I found 4 more of those plus a 10 Danish kroner. How is this going to be turned? There. Polar or, which means polar year, 2007 to 2009. Could have been in better shape, but that's what I have now. Then we have these 420. Let's see, I think that's how it's gonna be turned. '95. That's upside down. There we go. 1940 to 2010. I guess this is from 2010 then, since there were no year in the back. Took a while, still a Nova. 1572 from 2013. And this one, Aarhus Rødhus. And this is from 2002. Then we have 2 tokens. Ball and Fun. Same on the back. I remember these. That's why I think it's funny. And this is for a gaming machine. Yeah. And now before I'm showing this one, I just visited the other day, I might add, I just visited the local museum, which is where I go to give in the fines, metal detecting fines, that we have to follow here in Denmark. We have some things we have to give to the museum, at least so they can take a look at it. Because they have a special exhibition, I believe it's called in English, that are closing down in 13 days at the point where I'm filming this, I think. That is called, from memory, which is not always the best, Mønt og Magt, which means coin and power in English. So it is basically showing a lot of the metal detecting finds of coins, treasures and hoards and single coins as well, and also a bit of how to make coins as well. And there was a little bit of it where it was about what you could buy for some certain amount of penning in specific years and so on. Very interesting and really cool to see a lot of the hoards and treasures and single finds that have been found in, now I say local area, my local area, but the whole area that the museum covers, the whole of their area, these things have been found. So it's not all over the country, it's just all over this museum's area. And the cool thing, what is happening? Stop that. Okay. The cool thing, why is the camera doing that? The cool thing about it is, so it's not just going in and watching something, like normal. They do have not only this, but also in the other exhibitions that are more, they don't really change those much. There is also a few small activities, especially for kids. But in this special exhibition here, you can actually make your own coin. Made a couple, but still, I'm just going to show one because it's the same. Just made a few of them because I hadn't tried it before, so the first few ones didn't really get to be that great. Just have one of the good ones here so you can really see it. And it's as far as I remember, it's a special stamp that they got made. Or stamp, I don't know what they're called in English. Those you make the coins with. So you can actually make your own coin. Now I did something with the focus here. Come on. There we go. That's the back of it. And this might be somewhere between 5th and 8th try. The first 2 or 3 didn't really get to be that great. Actually, I can go and get them in a second if anyone would have an interest in seeing them. And here we have the other side. Let me get a pic here. You can see here, this is a head, shield, and a sword. And the arms go up there, and the body and legs. So that's a person with sword and shield, which I think is pretty cool. Now just a second, I will go and get the other one so you can see the first few tries, and in the meantime you can see the pile of coins. Also have a few other things that I just as well can show while making this video anyway. Just taking this one off. Alright, I have them in this bag. And apparently that's harder to open than I expect. Come on. There we go. Maybe this is easier for me to figure out behind the camera. I just have to see so I can get sort of a view. These are not so bad. I don't know the exact way here, but which one was the first. But I think it was this one. You see here, I didn't hit with the hammer hard enough. It still made some impression on it, but not enough. And I have another here, same deal. I actually think this have a little less. And then it just gets better and better and better, and then it ends out as that one. And you can really see which one of them was it now. There were one of them that were just really off. I think it's this one. You see how the edge there, I didn't get the coin thingy placed right. By the way, this is not silver or anything, it's just a little metal token that you just that are just blank, that you just put in, and it was actually for free to make these, so yeah. Which is also why I made so many. Oh, it's not because of that, it's because as I said, the first few ones did not really go extremely well, and then I asked for a few more, and then it just went well, and I could just as well make all of them. So it was very cool to try this. Where's the back? And this is very soft metal. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's aluminum, or extremely mild steel, but it doesn't really weigh anything. You know, one of these weighs more than that, so I don't think it's anything but aluminum. But either way, it doesn't matter what it is. It was fun, and I think if you did it with silver, it would probably be pretty much as easy. Now, while we were there, I also got me this little fella. I just put it on a string myself. A little silver Viking. It's very small, but it's still pretty cool. Just a little irritating that they put those horns on. And the sword is a little bit bent, but better be right away than breaking it. So that's pretty cool. And it's silver, so even more cool. Last time I was at Fyrkat Viking Center, I got a what we call a Fyrkat key. I believe it's because there have been found a key sort of looking like this at some point when they dug that out. Now, I'm not the strongest when it comes to this part of it. I'm stronger when it comes to weapon and combat knowledge, but I believe it was mainly the women that carried keys. I just bought it because I have talked about it before. I am a volunteer at Fyrkat, so of course I wanted a Fyrkat key. And then I bought these two that I made this necklace with. Now, I believe I have shown that ship before, but it's these two we are talking about. I cannot identify these runes as historical correct. I don't know if they are. But they were still fun, and if they still bring the luck that they are supposed to do, I am happy, and I don't care if they are modern or historical correct. If they just bring the luck that they are supposed to. From memory, and again, maybe not the best thing, but I believe this one was meant to just in general bring luck, and this was meant to bring luck when it comes to economy. It might be the opposite, but the other way around. But that's what these are supposed to do. Which one does that? What? I'm a little unsure, but I believe that's the row. Economy and general luck. So, yeah. That video got a little longer than expected, but there was a lot of interesting things, I think, anyway. I don't remember if I said it in the start of the video, but I am actually filming at another spot. Same room as usual, but just at another table, because I have not fixed the light yet. And I wanted better light so I could show this a little better. Anyway, I want to stop the video here. It's already way longer than I wanted it to be. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I sure enjoyed making it. Thanks for watching, and keep having some bleeping fun.